Very good morning, everyone. How are you all? Now, last class we started chapter number 6, unit number 1, bills of exchange and promissory note. Whatever we have done, any doubt in that till now? First, of course, I will ask your doubt. Any doubt you have? If you are not asking, means you have understood. Means I can ask now. Can I ask? Bolo. Can I ask? Bolo. What is promissory note? Hmm. Fast. Meaning. Example, I am not asking. Done revision? Not revision. Who has done revision? No one has done revision. चलो we revise then. Okay, चलेगा? I am revising on your behalf. बताओ. Negotiable Instrument Act. There are two type of negotiable instrument. One is what? Bills of exchange. Second is promissory note. So we have done the meaning of bills of exchange as per which act? As per Negotiable Instrument Act. Correct? As per Negotiable Instrument Act. So one mistake I have done. This is as per section 5. Change कर दो. As per section 5 of Negotiable Instrument Act, and in this around as per section, means when I was writing promissory note that I was having doubt it is section 5 or section 12. So doubt against I have not mentioned that section, that point. So it is right on section 4, section 4 of Negotiable Instrument Act. ठीक है ना? Sometimes we also do mistake चलेगा, because I am not a law teacher now. I am not a law teacher. Now, what is the meaning of bills of exchange as per section 5 of Negotiable Instrument Act? If you want to write down year, you can write down that also. Year is 1881. The Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. Correct. So bills of exchange is an instrument in writing. Instrument means document in writing containing an unconditional order signed by maker directing a certain person to pay a certain sum of money to or to the order of certain person or to the bearer of instrument. Correct. I hope you have understood. Then promissory note as per section 4 of Negotiable Instrument Act 1881. It is also an instrument in writing containing what? Unconditional undertaking signed by to pay to whom? To or to the order of certain person, but not to the bearer of the instrument. Now we have understood that Indian currency note is not a promissory note. Correct? Yes, sir. Then we have also done difference between bills of exchange and promissory note. This so you have only written. So I hope you have understood all this difference. Then we have understood that there are three parties under bills of exchange: drawer, drawee, and payee. However, drawer and payee can be same person. There are how many parties in promissory note? Two party, maker and payee. Correct. Then we started calculation of due date and maturity date. So, as per Negotiable Instrument Act, for the purpose of due date and maturity date, there are two type of instrument. One is known as demand instrument, one is known as time instrument. Demand instrument are those instruments which are payable on demand, means when time is not mentioned for payment. So for demand instrument, we do not calculate due date. We calculate due date only for time instrument. Now time instrument means when time for payment is mentioned where in the instrument. Now for the purpose of calculating due date, such bills are of two types. One is bills after date, one is bills after sight. Demand instrument is also known as bills at sight. So bills after that will start from date of drawing. Bills after sight will start from date of acceptance. Understood? Then we have taken some questions. See how to calculate due date and maturity date. I hope you have understood that due date is the date when the bill terminates, and maturity date is the date after adding 3 grace days. Correct. Then we have done some question how to calculate due date. I think type number 1 you have understood. Type number 2 also you have understood. Type number 3, when there is some days, let us take some questions, example. So let us take some example for type number 3, you will do. Correct? Add on example. Date of drawing is 15/4/2021 and tenure is equal to 60 days. Calculate. Solution. You will do, I will do. Of course you will do. Whenever date of drawing is not date of acceptance is not given, it means date of drawing and date of acceptance are same. Correct? So if date of acceptance is not given, ignore it. Are you getting? Done? What is the answer? So due date is how much? 14 June 2021. And maturity date is what? 17 June 2021. Everyone getting same answer? Means you have done correct? Let's see whether you have done correct or not. Whether in the month of April, how many days? How many days? Total days is what? 30. 30 minus 15 is equal to 15 April. Then in the month of May, how many days? 31. Then in the month of June, how many days required? 60. So 60 minus this to how much? 14 coming. So 14 June is correct. Added by 3 days. It is also correct. Very good. Excellent. One more question. Example. 22 October 2021 is the date of drawing. Tenure is 2 months. Calculate. Solution. What is the due date? December 2021. What is the maturity date? 25th 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 December now. 25th December is coming or not? But this will not be your answer. Your answer will what? 24 December preceding date will be taken. 24 December. Understood? So this is your answer. Got it? Correct. So first we can calculate this and then write down one note, because the maturity date falls on a public holiday. Therefore, preceding date will be taken as maturity date. Therefore, the answer is 24 December 2021. One more question. Example. Date of drawing is 15 July 21, date of acceptance 31 July 2021, and tenure 2 months. Bill is after sight. बताओ, what is the due date? 31st or what? 30th September na? 30th September 2021. What is the maturity date? 3 October 2021. Understood? Correct. One last question. It's easy now. Only for practice we are doing. Date of drawing is 19 August 2021. Date of acceptance 21 August 2021, and tenure 45 days. Huh? So if question is silent, what will assume? I already said na. In exam, will you ask me once again? Will you call me? What sir? What will do? Already a note have been given na. If question is silent, always assume what? Bill after date. Correct? Solution. बताओ. What is the due date? Due date is how much? 3 October 2021. And maturity date 6 October 2021. Is it correct? I don't know. I don't have answer. Is it correct? You are getting some different answer? What you have done? Let's see. In the month of August, how many days? 31 minus 19, how much? 12. August, September, how many days? 30. So total become 45. So how many days left? October, how many? 3 days. So it becomes 3rd October and then 6th October. Both are correct. Understood? Have you understood this process? I hope you have understood. Correct. So calculation you can do. Chalo. Can I come to now accounting treatment? Now we'll do what? Accounting treatment. This is point number 4. So accounting treatment for bills of exchange and promissory note. So accounting treatment remains same. Already I have said for bills of exchange and promissory note, the accounting treatment remains same. Means even though they are saying that a promissory note has been issued, so it means whatever accounting treatment we are doing for bills of exchange, that will be applicable for what? Promissory note. Means can I say when I am saying accounting treatment, so we need to think from seller of goods, from seller point of view. So there will be one person seller of goods, Ram, you remember, and there will be one buyer of goods, buyer of goods. So it means we need to do journal entry either in the books of seller of goods or buyer of goods. Can I say in case of bills of exchange, seller become drawer and buyer become drawee? बोलो yes or no? And in case of promissory note, can you say buyer become maker and seller become what? Pay, pay. Have you understood? Means can I say accounting treatment for drawer in case of bills of exchange and pay in case of promissory note remain same because both are same person na, both are seller of goods. And accounting treatment in the books of drawee in case of bills of exchange and maker in case of promissory note are same. Are you able to understand what I am saying? So can I say seller, drawer and pay are same person? Seller, drawer and pay are same person or a Ram? Correct now? And buyer, drawee and maker are same person and therefore accounting treatment remain same. Have you understood? Means can I say everyone already in the books of seller already we in the books of seller due to credit sales already we open one account that is trade receivable account. Already one account has been opened trade receivable. Bole yes or no? Trade receivable na? Means what journal entry we have done in the books of seller of goods? It was what? Sita account debit to sales and Sita was nothing but debtor. Debtor is nothing but trade receivable. Correct now. So can I say already we have opened one account that is known as trade receivable. Trade receivable and in the books of buyer already we have opened one account that is known as what? Trade payable. Correct. Can I say this trade receivable is also known as account receivable, also known as account receivable? Bole yes or no? And trade payable is also known as account payable. I hope when I was doing journal entry I have informed you about this. And this is nothing but debtor and this is nothing but creditor. Creditor. Correct. Are you getting? Means as per my example, this was Sita account in the books of Ram. Means trade receivable represent was Sita, account receivable represents Sita, and debtor also represents Sita only. Correct? So these are what? Different name given, but account remains same. Similarly, for trade payable represent Ram account in the books of Sita. I hope you are understanding. Have you understood? So can I say when I am saying trade receivable, so some amount is receivable from Sita. When I am saying trade payable, so some amount is payable to Ram in respective books. But based on which document this receivable and payable based on which document? This is receivable or payable based on which document? Based on negotiable instrument. Based on bills of exchange. Arey bhai, till now we have not created bills of exchange. This was based on invoice. This was based on invoice na. Arey bolna re. We have done one journal entry Sita account debit to sale based on invoice. See the diagram. बनाया ना story. See that story? Based on invoice na. So can you say some amount is receivable from Sita based on invoice na, and some amount is payable to Ram based on invoice. Correct? Now in this chapter, invoice will be converted into what? Invoice will be converted into what? Negotiable instrument, means either bills of exchange or promissory note. Means can I say we need to convert this account to some other account? Means can I say trade receivable will be converted into some other account? So mean trade payable will be converted into some other account because invoice is converted into some other document. Are you agreeing? So the name given to that converted account means now trade receivable will become some other account and trade payable will become some other account. So the name given to that account is what? It will become bills receivable and bills payable. Bills payable. Have you understood this point? Means simply whenever a bill is drawn, simply speaking, whenever bill is drawn and accepted by drawee, whenever bill is drawn and accepted by drawee, so can you say trade receivable account will be converted into trade receivable account will be converted into and trade payable account will be converted into, means trade receivable will decrease and bills receivable will increase. So one asset will, other asset will, what journal entry? Trade receivable will decrease, bills receivable will increase. What journal entry? Bills receivable to trade receivable. We are converting which account to which account? We are converting trade receivable to bills receivable. Means instead of trade receivable, now which account will come? So what journal entry? We need to increase which account? We decrease which account? Both are asset account. Both are receivable from Sita only. But now it is changed from non-negotiable instrument to negotiable instrument. Therefore, we need to identify the name. So the name for negotiable instrument becomes bills receivable. So we'll say bills receivable account debit to trade receivable. And in the books of other party, it will be what? One. In the other in the books of drawing, can you see trade payable will decrease? One liability is decreasing and other liability is bills payable is increasing. So bills payable is increasing. You will do debit or credit? Credit. So what journal entry? Trade payable account debit to bills repayable. Which rules? Modern rules or golden rules? Modern rules. This journal entry cannot be done with golden rules. Correct? Are you able to understand? I hope you have understood. If you have understood this, is done. Correct? Have you understood this thing? This much? Means can I say, even though it is a promissory note, we don't call it note receivable or note payable. Means even though question is of which question has given promissory note, then also we'll use which account? Bills receivable and bills payable account, because we don't use note receivable and note payable account. Understood? Are we able to understand? Therefore, accounting treatment will be same for bills of exchange and promissory note. So can you say whenever I am saying bills of exchange, then it means in the books of drawer. And when I am saying promissory note, it become in the books of pay. But both are same person only. Means accounting treatment for drawer in case of bills of exchange and pay in case of promissory note will be same only because both are seller of goods. Are you able to understand? Have you understood this point? Correct. Any doubt? Any doubt? No doubt. Now, everyone. Now we are here to understand journal entry. First, in the books of drawer or pay. Correct. Drawer in case of what? and pay in case of promissory note. Understood? Correct. Have you understood? Any doubt? No doubt. Now there can be three circumstances. This entire accounting treatment will be discussed in three circumstances. Just try to understand. Means I become drawer, you become drawee. Correct. I have drawn the bill, then I have given to whom? For what? Acceptance. And then once again I will receive what? Accepted bill. So till I receive accepted bill, I will not pass any journal entry. Means can I say this chapter will start once I receive what? Accepted bill from whom? Drawee. In case of bills of exchange. In case of bills of exchange. Correct now. Now suppose I receive what? I accepted bill. This is accepted bill. Correct. So there can be three circumstances. Either I will hold the bill till maturity and then present this bill to drawee and collect the amount. बोला ऐसा. Have you understood? Once again. First situation. I have received accepted bill from whom? Drawee. I will hold the bill till maturity. Maturity means after adding. Then present this bill to drawee and collect the amount. Understood? But if this is the case, why you have converted? Then the invoice was also good. Okay, this is not the basic objective of this chapter. Holding till maturity is not the basic objective of this chapter. If you want to hold till maturity, then why you have converted? Are you able to understand? But can you see it can be one possible circumstances that we converted but we are holding it. Love letter now. Are you getting what I am saying? So it can be one possible circumstances. I need to discuss all practical circumstances. So either I will hold till maturity and then present the bill and collect the amount. Second, can I say I can transfer this document to my creditor? Now who will present the bill? Creditor will present the bill to whom and collect the amount. Understood? This is known as endorsement of bill. Endorsement of bill. Understood? This is known as endorsement of bill. See, I will transfer this bills of exchange to my creditor. Now creditor will present the bill to drawee and collect the amount. He is also happy. I am also happy. This is known as endorsement of bill. Correct. First was holding the bill till maturity. Second is endorsement of bill to creditor. Third is what? See, I can go to the bank because this bill has value and I will ask the bank to give me money right now and hold it till maturity and on maturity collect the amount from drawee. Understood? So suppose this bill is of 10,000. So I have given this bill to what bank for 3 months. So bank will charge some interest or not. So bank will not give me 10,000. Bank will give me after deducting interest. Suppose 500 is the interest. So how much amount I have collected? How much amount bank will collect? So what is the income of bank? So bank also become happy. This process is known as discounting of bill with bank. Discounting of bill with bank. Means in exam they may ask any of these three circumstances. So we need to frame journal entry as per these three circumstances. So first is what holding the bill till maturity. Second is what endorsement of bill to the creditor. Third is what discounting the bill with bank. Understood? Have you understood? Correct. I'll come to you. There are many points are left. Correct. First, let us slowly. Don't think much. I hope whatever I have said that you have understood. Now you are thinking much. When you think extra, the extra so I have not done only now. Why you are thinking? I am saying A for apple. So why you are going to B for ball? Till now I have not started B for ball. Any doubt in A? A for apple? Any doubt in A? A for apple? Bola A for apple. So don't ask me B right now. I know you are asking something else. Correct ना? अच्छा चल पूछ क्या पूछ रहा था? हाँ हाँ दिस इज एक्स्ट्रा. अभी रुक जा, अभी पूरा कहानी बाकी है. फुल स्टोरी इज ओवर. फुल स्टोरी इज नॉट ओवर. वी हैव जस्ट स्टार्टेड. I mean, I will draw, make some story. Ravan will also come. Correct? There are many things. Correct? I have just given some framework in your mind. Because when I am writing, you should understand what I am writing. Correct? Now, if I write, you copy paste, मजा आएगा क्या? So before writing, I am just giving some framework. अच्छा, sir is writing because of this. Correct? Now just write down. In the books of drawer, a pay, there can be three circumstances. Three circumstances. Write down. Three circumstances. What is point number A? बोलो. Holding the bill till maturity. Correct? And realize the amount from whom? Amount from drawing. On which date? On maturity date. Correct. Second is what? Endorsement of bill. To whom? To creditor. Correct. देखो, endorsement means transferring the right to collect. Right to collect na? Right to collect the amount. Right to collect money from whom? Money from drawing to their creditor. So transferring of that right. So we transfer our right to other person that you can collect. Okay. Point number C is discounting of bills with bank to raise immediate funds. To raise immediate funds means we'll not wait for 3 months. We want money right now. So we'll go to bank and we'll finance the amount. And because of that reason, we need to pay interest for that particular month. Correct. So to raise funds immediately. Discounting means transferring the right to collect money from whom? From Troy. To whom? To bank. Understood. So we will be discussing three situations one by one. Let us start with what? First situation, holding the bill till maturity. I think this is very simple. Can we start point number A? बताओ. First, can I say there will be journal entry for credit sales? Credit sales. What journal entry? बताओ. Can I debtor account debit or trade receivable account debit or account receivable account debit? All are same now. Can I write down debtor? Correct. Means debtor we are doing in the books of Ram. So debtor, who is debtor? Sita. So can I write down? In this chapter, Sita is also known as dry or what? Maker. बोलो yes or no. In this chapter, Sita is dry or maker. Dry in case of bills of exchange. Maker in case of promise note. I hope you are not confused. If you are confused, then I will not. I will delete something. Let us delete maker if you are confused. चलेगा ना? I don't want to confuse much. चलेगा ना? Correct. Means data so you have understood, but in this chapter data is nothing but dry. So we should use dry account debit now because in this chapter we'll call him dry. So can you conclude all debtors are not dry, but all dries are debtor? All debtors are not dry, but all dries are debtor. Are you able to understand? Two what? Sales. Correct. Means this journal entry is based on invoice na. Correct. Now bill will be drawn and accepted by drawee, and that accepted bill will be received. Once received will pass journal entry. Correct. Because for receipt of what? Receipt of ex receipt of accepted bill or promissory note. Promissory note does not require acceptance. So it will be also sent by maker. Once we receive, will pass journal entry because both will be drawing two copies. One copy will be sent and one copy will be retained. Understood? So for receipt of accepted bill or what promissory note from whom? From whom? From drawee or maker. For bill we are using what? Drawee. For promissory note we are using what? Maker. Are you getting what I am saying? Bada. Now you will give me the journal entry. So this is nothing but trade receivable na. बताओ. Bills receivable account debit. Bills receivable account debit to drawee. Means we can say to debtor also na. Bills receivable will increase to what? Debtor or drawee or maker. Understood? Means this is increase in one asset and decrease in other asset due to conversion into what? A negotiable instrument. So this journal entry is based on negotiable instrument. We converted invoice into negotiable instrument. But can you say amount receivable same? Amount to be received remains same and the time of payment also remains same. Only the account has been changed from trade receivable to bills receivable. But asset remain asset only. Asset remain asset na. Correct. Have you understood? Now. Now can you say we'll come to which date? On maturity date. Correct. But what Ram will do? Ram will present the bill to Sita for collection of amount. Now either Sita may be good or bad. Means Sita can either honor the bill. We say honor the bill. Means respecting the bill. Honor means she is respecting. Honor the bill means she will pay. And when we say dishonor means not respecting. Garja. So not respecting na. We came at your door. The garja. So not respect dishonoring us. Not honoring. So we say dishonor of bill. Honor of bill means amount collected. Dishonor means not respecting Garja. But he is not saying I will not pay. Garja will pay some other day. So can I say that point of time what journal entry we should do, that we need to understand. So there can be two circumstances. So point number one. For honor of bill. I hope you understand this terms. Means amount collected, so cash will come in and BR asset will decrease. This cash collected in exchange of BR only na. BR means bills receivable. BR means bills receivable. What journal entry batao? Cash will come in. Cash account debit to what? To bills receivable. To bills receivable. Correct. Understood. Now, if you can give me this journal entry means you have understood. I will explain. You need to give journal entry. Honor of bill, so I think no explanation required. I think no explanation required. Correct. Now, for dishonor of bill, either these or these. For dishonor of bill. Correct. Now, dishonor of bill means what? He is not paying now, but he will pay now. See, in my example, C. Sita is C now. So, C is not honoring right now, but she is not saying that she will not pay. So, can I say it is the expiry of bills of exchange transaction? And once again, bills will be converted into what? Invoice? Because the amount is receivable or not. So once again, can I say the amount is receivable only, but not against what bill, because bill is expired. Bill tenure is over. So that bill become what? Now null and void. Cancelled. Understood now? So bill terminate, bills of exchange terminate, but the amount is receivable against what invoice? So once again BR will be converted into what? Trade receivable, debtor. Understood? So once again we need to pass the amount is receivable from Sita. So we'll convert BR into what? Trade receivable. What journal entry bolo? BR will and trade receivable will increase. What journal entry? Trade receivable to bills receivable means debtor account debit to. Correct now. So we'll say debtor. Once again this account will come now. Debtor or drawee or maker. account debit to what? To bills receivable. Have you understood? Have you understood? Simple. Correct. It means it's nothing but increase in one asset and decrease in other asset. But receivable remain receivable only. But in this case, bill of exchange terminated. So now it cannot be used further because the tenure is over. So this bill was supposed for 90 days. So once 90 days expire, it terminate expire हो गया. So on expiry it is expired. खत्म. So once again we need to demand money against invoice only now. Are you able to understand? Correct? Yes. I hope you have understood. Can we come to second circumstances? First circumstances was easy. Then what point I have given? A na? A. Now come to B. B is what? Endorsement of bill. Correct. What actually happened in this? Let's see. Now, in my transaction, there were two persons, Ram and Sita. So Ram is a what? A drawer, and Sita is what? A drawee in my example. Now Ram received what? Accepted bill from whom? Sita. And this Ram will transfer this accepted bill to whom? Ravan. Are you getting what I am saying? अरे बोलना रे. You know Ravan na? Correct. It is 10 only count. Ware. I am also chartered accountant. Other. 10 only count. Are you able to understand what I am saying? So can you say this bill will be transferred. Yeah, we'll say this is endorsement of bill. Endorsement of bill. Are you getting what I am saying? So this Ravan is creditor of Ram. Very good. He is creditor of Ram. In this chapter, he will be known as endorsee. Endorsee. How is the name? Endorsee. Correct. Means for Ram, he will become what? Endorsee. Understood? Are you getting what I am saying? So can you say, in this chapter, this Ravan is known as endorsee. And the person who endorsed the bill is also known as endorser. Means in this chapter, drawer can be endorser also. Endorser. Are you getting what I am saying? Are you able to understand? Correct. Understood. Now, just try to understand. Initially, the bill was held by Ram. Now the bill is held by Ravan. Correct. Right now we are doing Jana entry in whose books? Ram, Ravan or Sita? Ram. So we are thinking from Ram point of view, not from Sita point of view, not from Ravan point of view. We'll come back to Sita and Ravan also. We'll come back to Sita and Ravan also. But only for your understanding. Now, Sita has given the bill to Ram. So initially it is held by Ram. Then it was given to whom? Ravan. So now who is holding? So if Ravan hold the bill till maturity, what he will do on maturity date? He will present the bill to Rama Sita and collect the amount. But whether he can endorse the bill, whether he can endorse the bill, yes or no? Whether he can endorse the bill, yes, there is no limit. Agreeing, he can also endorse the bill. Just try to understand, everyone. I said, just try to understand. Ki Ram has written one bill. Ram has written one bill that Sita you should pay to Ravan or to his order. So Ravan can also endorse now. Ravan can also endorse. Means endorsement can be n number of times till, yeah, I will say before maturity date. It can be endorsed n number of times. So it means now and Ravan can also endorse the bill to his creditor. Then that person can also endorse the bill to his creditor. चलते रहेगा. Till which date? Once maturity date comes, then it needs to be presented to whom? Drawing. Understood? Correct? Have you understood? थोड़ा सा है. First time we are doing, so confusion होगा. Don't worry, हाँ. Why confusion? Because we are using so many names. Drawer, draw, ये दो था. Then we say maker, pay. That you understood. Now I am coming to endorsee, endorser. So ठीक है, okay. But right now, whatever I am saying, we are thinking from whose point of view? Ram point of view. So let us concentrate on Ram. But in exam, they may ask journal entry from Raman point of view also. They will give googly. They will say past journal entry in the books of Ravan. So we'll do that also. Are you getting what I am? We'll do that also. But right now I am concentrating where? In Ram. So can we start? Bata. First journal entry. For credit sales. What journal entry? Same journal entry debtor or drawee or maker account debit to what? Sales. Then second journal entry is what? For receipt of what? Accepted bill or promissory note from whom? Drawee or maker. What is the journal entry? बोलो. What is journal entry? बोलो. Same journal entry. बोलो. Bills receivable. Account debit to what? To debtor or drawee or maker. Correct. Now what he will do? He will not hold, he will endorse the bill. Correct. So for endorsement of bill to his creditor. Bata. So already a creditor account is already open. Correct now. Means he has already purchased some item from his creditor Ravan. Correct now. So already creditor account is there. Now bill is given to creditor. So creditor will decrease, liability will decrease, and BR will also decrease. So one asset is decreasing and one liability will decrease. What journal entry? Liability will decrease, will be debited or credited? Debited. And asset will decrease. Asset will decrease, will be Created. So liability means creditor account. But what journal entry? Creditor account debit to what? Bills receivable. Have you understood this point? Correct. Okay, this creditor is also known as endorsee. In this chapter, creditor is known as endorsee. So we call it endorsee account debit to what? Bills receivable. But he is nothing but creditor only. Have you understood this point? Correct. Now apply your common sense. Point number D. Now what will come? Maturity date will come. Correct now? So either Sita will honor or Sita will dishonor. But who will present the bill now? Ravan. But Sita may or may not pay. Correct? Understood. Now you will give me the journal. Think and say, huh? On maturity date, who will present the bill? Ravan. Either Sita will honor or Sita will dishonor. Correct? Understood. Now, point number one. On, yeah, for honor of bill. बताओ what journal entry? बोलो. Sita has honored the bill. So who has collected the amount? Ravan. What Ram will do? बताओ. One second. One second. Try to understand whatever I am saying. देखो, I can say the journal entry, but मजा नहीं आएगा. I want you only form the journal entry. Correct ना? I can give in writing. I can save time. Believe me, whatever I am explaining, that can be written in what 15 minutes, and I will say Rato. But I don't want that. I'm just giving you the situation. One second. I said right now who is holding the bill? Ravan. Who will present the bill? Who will present the bill? Ravan. To whom? Sita honor the bill. Who collected the amount? Ravan. Who is receiving cash? Ravan. What Ram will do? Bolo. Whether Ram will come and collect from Ravan, then why he has endorsed the bill? अरे नलायक. When I am saying why I have endorsed the bill to creditor, because some amount was payable to creditor. I said I will not pay. You collect from whom? Sita. Understood? Now Sita honor the bill. So Sita has paid the amount to Ravan. Ravan collected, enjoying or not? What Ram will do? What Ram will do? Huh? One by one. What Ram will do? Liability तो already decreases रे. Liability तो already decreases. Second time, 1 second he will decrease the liability. Arey, just try to understand. Ram will do what? Huh? Huh? Enjoy na? But what journal entry he will do for that enjoyment? माथा फोड़ ले. Nothing. Ram तो हो गया happy ना. Enjoy means nothing. Ram is doing nothing. Whether what I am saying, who will present the bill? Who will collect the amount? No. Who will present the bill? Ravan na. Who will collect the amount? So Ram is doing nothing. So Ram will pass no journal entry na. Simple. So no entry ना. अरे बोलना रे. No entry. Simple ना. And already he has decreased the liability. You can't say 1 second decrease the liability. As the creditor account already closed ना. अरे बोलना रे. Correct. चलो. I was expecting correct journal entry in the first instance. लेकिन चलो ठीक है. I am happy. ठीक है. But if you can give me this answer correct, तब तो मजा आ जाएगा. I will explain. I'll just first give hint. I want answer from you, huh? Now, this was the story. Now, once again, I am changing the story thoda sa. But on maturity date, who will present the bill? Ravan. Sita dishonor. I'm changing. Sita says, Garja. So Ravan will go to Ghar. Now Ravan will demand from whom? And Ram need to pay or not? Bolo yes or no? Ram need to pay to whom? Means, can I say, on dishonor bill, Ram, some amount is payable to whom? Ravan. And that amount is receivable from whom? Sita. In the books of Ram. Are you getting what I am saying? One second. Sita dishonor the bill and Ravan has not get anything. But Ram will demand from whom? Sorry. Ravan will demand from whom? And Ram will demand from whom? Sita. So in the books of Ram, what will do? You are listening. Bolo bolo, think. One second, if you have not understood. Right. One second. One second. Are you able to understand the situation? Okay, right now Ravan will present the bill on maturity date and Sita dishonor the bill. Means Sita has not paid. So Ram has not collected. Sorry, Ravan has not collected. So Ravan will demand from and Ram will demand from whom? So in the books of Ram, what journal entry will do, that I am asking. Bill already terminated. Now there is no bills of exchange. Bill terminated. Bill expired. Nah. So will you open once again BR account? Bill terminated. So what journal entry? Below debtor account. Debtor account debit to creditor. Can I say our debtor will increase and creditor will also increase? Means once again Sita will also come and Ravan will also come in the books of account. Sita means receivable, Ravan means payable. अरे बोलना रे. So what journal entry will do? You say now. For dishonor of bill, it is debtor account debit or drawee account debit or maker account debit. बोलो yes or no? Correct. To what? To creditor, or we call him what? Endorsee in this chapter. I am writing endorsee also because in books it might happen they have used the name endorsee. Understood. But he was originally creditor. Understood. Done. Correct. Now if you have understood this, then discounting to you can say by your own. But have you understood this? One second. But for credit sales, what journal entry? Debtor account debit to sales. For receipt of bill, what journal entry? BR account debit to debtor. Then for endorsement of bill, what journal entry? Creditor account debit to bills receivable. Then for honor of bill, what journal entry? No journal entry because Ram will not collect the amount. Then for dishonor of bill, now Ram need to pay to Ravan and Ram will receive from Sita. Therefore, one debtor will come and one creditor will come. So debtor account debit to creditor. Understood? Correct. Now coming to the last situation. Discounting of bill with bank. Now what happens in this? So as per our initial story, Ram and Sita. Ram is drawer, Sita is the drawee, correct? And Ram receive what? Accepted bill from whom? Sita. Suppose let us assume of rupees 10,000, and this was receivable after 3 months. Correct. But what happened? Ram was in need of money immediately, was in a desperate need. Correct. So can I say endorsement of bill is not for arranging the money. When I am endorsing the bill, so my liability decreases, but I am not getting any amount. So it means I need to what? I need to search for some financer who can finance me. So bank is a financer. So we'll go to our bank in which we have a account. Correct. Suppose my account is in Axis Bank, so I'll go to my bank because that bank should know me. Correct now? Means I should be the customer of bank. So this Ram went to his bank, understood, and has given this bill of rupees 10,000. Given this bill of rupees 10,000 to whom? Bank. Correct. Now bank always have trust on his customer because he has the transaction in saving account or current account, whatever. So by observing that transaction, the trust will come. Are you getting what I am saying? That trust will come. So if there is a trust, are you getting what I am saying? So bank can retain this bill and bank will collect the amount from whom? Sita after 3 months. It means bank will remit the amount immediately to whom? Ram. But after deducting what? Some interest amount. So interest amount will be calculated on 10,000 at market rate of interest. Suppose the rate of interest is 10%. So for how many months? 3 months. So what is the interest amount coming? How much? How much? 3,000. 10% 3 by 12. 250 na? 3,000. 250 na? Correct. It means bank will deduct this amount out of 10,000 and remit how much? 10,000 minus 250, that is 9750 immediately to Ram. So Ram received 9750. He can use this money for the purpose he was requiring this money and he will become happy. The bank will collect how much on maturity date? 10,000. So bank is also happy. He actually earned an income of 250. For how many months? 3 months. 10% return is a good return. Understood? Correct. But can I say this is discounting income of what? This become income of what? An expense of Ram. Expense of Ram. Understood? So you need to give journal entry now. So we are concentrating from the point of view of Ram. So you need to give journal entry from the point of view of Ram, not from the point of view of bank. Correct? Understood? Can we start? Point number 1. For credit sales, what journal entry? बोलो. Debtor account debit, drawee account debit, maker account debit to what? Sales. Means I am starting from the beginning to inform you that whatever may be the case, there should be first credit sales. Without credit sales, this chapter cannot be started. To start this chapter, we should have some credit sales. Means there must be debtor in our books. Then only we can start this chapter. If there is no debtor, we cannot start this chapter. Are you getting what I am saying? Correct? Then point number 2 is what? For receipt of accepted bill or promissory note. But what journal entry? बोलो. Bills receivable account debit to what? A debtor or drawee or maker. Point number 3. Now use it. For discounting of such bill with bank. Bolo. We call it discounting because some amount is discounted na. For discounting of such bill with whom? With bank. बताओ. हम. What generator? बोलो. I said na. The bill was given to whom? And what Ram is receiving? Cash. Of what amount? 9750. And the difference will be expense. Difference will be expense. Now form journal entry. What is coming in? Cash. So cash is coming in now. Cash or bank, whatever. Better I'm adding cash, otherwise you'll be confused. I'm adding cash only. Correct? अरे बोलना रे. Cash account debit. How much? I'm just writing for your understanding 9750. But what he has given? BR. So BR is going out. Asset is going out. Correct? But actually BR is a personal account. Huh? Therefore I say don't apply which rule? Golden rule. Apply what? Modern rules. So BR is decreasing. Asset is decreasing. How much? The difference is what? This will be what? It is an expense. Expense will be, so we'll call it discount on bill account, debit. It is an expense. Expense will be debited. Understood? Correct. Point number 4. On maturity date, but who will present the bill? Bank. There can be two situations. But for honor of bill, what journal entry? No entry. Very good. No entry. And for dishonor of bill, what journal entry? But the Ram will pay to whom? Bank. And Ram will receive from whom? Sita. What journal entry? Debtor account debit or drawee account debit or maker account debit to what? What number? Correct word. Bank na. Automatically that amount will be credited in the bank account. Bank will credit na. Bank has that account. Automatically that account will be credited in the bank account. Understood? So debtor, drawee or maker account debit to bank. With what amount? 9750 or 10,000? 9750 or 10,000? 9750 or 10,000? 10,000 9750. How many are saying 9750? They are wrong. It's 10,000. I mean, like 10,000 na. Then so it will be loss of bank. Then why bank has done this? Bank will say I have given 9750. So interest will be charged. So now you give me 10,000. Because what was the amount to be collected from Sita? Sita dishonor. So I will collect 10,000 from you now. So give me 10,000. Otherwise no one will discount na. And normally student do mistake here. So this is danger. Danger. Normally student write 9750. I don't know why. Correct. So it will be with full bill amount. So if you write down with bill amount. I hope you have understood. थोड़ा सा practice required. First time we are doing. These all terms are very new to us. थोड़ा सा practice is required. Once we practice, everything will be in our mind. Correct. You want to do some questions by your own right now? I will not help. You will do by your own. चलेगा? अरे बोल. First you do, then we'll do. So come to chapter number what? 6. Unit number 1. आ जाओ. चलो. Do illustration number 1. Now instead of debtor draw, you use the name of that person account. Means debtor is Sita, so write on to Sita account. चलेगा? Understood? Are you getting? Don't write down debtor account, write down Sita account. चलेगा? Right. You will do, I will do. Illustration number 1. You will read, I will read. चलो, I will read. Miss Sujata received 2 bill. Oh my God, 2 bill. The 2 bill. One journal entry. To receive 2 bills from Miss Aruna, dated 1st Jan 2020 for 2 months. Means both the bills were dated 1st Jan and both the bills are for 2 months. So can I say both bill maturity date remains same? The first bill is for 10,200 and the second bill is for 15,000. The second bill was endorsed in favor of, it will be of, in favor of Miss Sri. So Mr. Sri is a creditor on 3rd Jan 2020 and the first bill is discounted immediately with the bank for rupees 10,000. Fast necessary journal entry in the books of Miss Sujata. You will do, I will do. You will do. Do fast. Narration ignore. Narration you can write in exam. Narration. Narration so you can write down na. Being bill received, accepted bill received from. Correct? If you want to write down narration homework. In home you write narration. Let's see who is doing fast. Let's see. क्या हुआ बोलो ना हाँ Now you assume that he already the sales has been done. Already the credit sales journal entry has been done. Correct now. That assumption you need to take now. I said this chapter will start from credit sales, but it might happen that transaction is not given. You need to assume that already the sales has been done. So already we have which account? Debtor account is already open. That assumption we will take for such type of question. चलेगा? Okay? Hmm. Hmm? No, same, because you can do two journal entry your choice, but same may be chalega because both have same date of drawing and same maturity date because of that reason. Or if you want, you can add on bills receivable, bill 1, bill 2 like this also. But chalega. You can do together also. Three is a creditor or endorsing? Three. Three is a creditor or endorsee? Huh? Creditor and endorsee are same person, na? So write down Mr. Sri account. Done? I will do. I will help you. Bole. I will help you. You want my help? Chal. So let us understand. ठीक है, okay. First question रही. This first question. ठीक है. So the books of which person? Books of Sujata. सुजाता कहाँ जाता? सु को जाता. Understood? Now, first date is what? Date of drawing. Date of drawing you will give me, I will give you. तो बताना. It is what? 1st Jan 2020. So bill drawn and accepted bill received. So on 1st Jan 2020. If nothing is given, we'll assume on the date of drawing only the bill was accepted. If it is given that bill was drawn on 1st Jan, bill was accepted on 2nd Jan, so you need to pass the entry on 1st Jan or 2nd Jan? 2nd Jan on acceptance. Correct? On drawing of bill, no journal entry. Are you getting what I am saying? So on 1st Jan, you have received bills, the bill receivable. Correct? And you receive bill from whom? Drawing. Means debtor. Who is the debtor? Receive bill from what? Aruna, na? Aruna. So Aruna account. What is the total bill? 10,200 plus 15,000. How much? 25,200. Low. First journal entry done. Narration is homework. Being bill accepted, bill received from Miss Aruna. Then what is the date of endorsement? 3rd Jan. So on 3rd Jan, it was endorsed to whom? It was endorsed to whom? Sri. Mr. Sri. So Sri account means creditor will decrease. So Sri account debit to what? To BR. I am writing BR chalega. In exam don't write BR. Okay. BR account. So which bill? Second bill. What is the amount? So 15,000. 15,000. Correct. This also done. Then what is the discounting date? It was given that first bill was immediately discounted. Immediately discounted. Immediately discounted on means on the same date only, na? Correct. So they have not given date. So it means first we need to pass that journal entry. So ठीक है. So immediately discounted means, let us assume on 1st Jan only. 1st Jan 2020. Correct. But how much amount? How much amount collected? 10,000. What was the amount of bill? 10,200. So what is the discounting charges? You're gonna discount on bill account debit. How much? 200. Done. Only these three journal entry. Check कर लो. अच्छा, they have given 4th Jan. How they have given 4th Jan, बाबा? चलो 4th Jan कर दो. हाँ, बैंक अकाउंट also. You can add on. चलेगा. बैंक अकाउंट इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट. व्हाट आंसर में क्या दिया? बैंक की कैश. तो बैंक कैश चलेगा. You can add on bank account also. Understood. I mean, simple now. Simple. Practice required. Practice required. Now to go to other question now, we need to do some other concept also. Then only we can come to other illustrations. Correct? But I hope this much you have understood. Any doubt? This much you have understood. Now because we have done in the books of Ram, now let us come to in the books of Sita. Sita कर लें? Correct? Sita will be easy. Means in the books of drawing. In the books of drawing. Right down. Accounting treatment in the books of what? Drawing or maker. Means can I say buyer of goods? Buyer of goods na? Correct. So the first journal entry what? For purchase of goods. Purchase of goods in credit. What journal entry? Purchase account debit to what? To what? To creditor. But in this chapter, this creditor will be what? Drawer or what? Pay. Bolo yes or no? In this chapter, the creditor will be drawer or pay. This Ram. Drawer or pay. Drawer in case of bill. Pay in case of promissory note. Correct. Now point number bill. For accepted bill or promissory note sent to whom? Sent to drawer or pay. What journal entry? बताओ. So creditor will decrease and bills payable will increase. What journal entry? बताओ. Creditor or drawer or pay account debit to bills payable. Correct. Understood? Now think and say. We are doing journal entry in the books of drawing. But who is holding the bill? We are doing journal entry in the books of drawer. Who is holding the bill? Drawer, Ram. Means Ram will either hold till maturity, then so okay, no journal entry for holding. Here what Sita will not do anything now. But Ram may endorse or Ram may discount. My question to you all, if Ram is endorsing the bill and Ram is discounting the bill, what journal entry in the books of Sita? Understand what I am saying? Ram is either endorsing the bill or Ram is discounting the bill. What journal entry in the book Sita? No journal entry. Because it will not affect Sita books now. Sita is awaiting for whom? Anyone come with the bill I will pay. Means can I say on maturity date either Ram will come or Ram will come or bank will come. Whoever is coming, Sita will pay. Are you able to understand what I am saying? So it means for endorsement or discounting, no journal entry in the books of drawing. No journal entry in the books of drawing. Chalega? Only for one note I will give. Madam. For endorsement of bill or discounting of bill by whom? By drawer. No journal entry in the books of drawing. Correct? Yes, sir. Now, on maturity date, either Sita will pay or Sita will not pay. Means either the bill is honored. So for honor of bill, बताओ. What journal entry? Bills payable account debit to bills payable account debit to what? What na? Honor means amount paid na to cash. Simple. Amount paid to any person who is coming. Means either Ram will come or Ravan will come or bank will come. He will pay the amount. So bills payable to cash. Bills payable will decrease and cash will go out. Understood? Now, just think and say. For dishonor of bill. That, I don't know. For dishonor of bill, everyone. I am just giving three situations. Correct? First, Ram is coming. Then Ravan is coming. Then bank is coming. Three situations. Huh? First, write down. Then I will explain. This much you have written? Write down first. I'll drink water. Now, first Ram is coming and dishonor. Correct? Means bill payable expired, but amount is payable to Ram or not? Amount is payable to Ram against invoice. Understood? Correct? First situation understood? Correct. Second, Ravan is coming, dishonor. The bill expired, amount is payable to whom? Ram only, not to Ravan. Against invoice. Bolo yes or no? Correct. Now bank is coming, dishonor. The bill terminate, but Sita will pay to whom? Ram. Means in all situations, Sita is paying to whom? Ram only. Understood? Now give the journal entry. Batao. Batao. Bills payable will decrease. Bills payable will decrease now. So bills payable will now once again become creditor. Creditor now means once again become Ram account. So what journal entry? Bills payable. Bills payable. Account debit to what? creditor or what? Drawer or what? Pay. In all situations, means for dishonor a bill, in all situations, correct? Either, either holder of bill is drawer or what? Endorsee or what? Or what? Bank. Have you understood? Confusion हुआ, correct? First, have you understood this? What I am saying? Whoever is coming for collecting the amount, if the bill is dishonor, then Sita will pay to Ram only. Against invoice means it is the expiry of bill transaction, and once again invoice will come into play. Means once again bills payable will decrease and creditor will increase. Creditor means Ram account will increase, na? So we'll pass bills payable will decrease. Means one liability is decreasing, other liability is increasing. So this is decrease in liability, this is increase in liability. Both are liability only. But now bills payable expired, so now we can't use bills payable account because it is already expired. So we will not say bills payable because it is already expired. So we'll say bills payable will become creditor, account payable, trade payable. Understood? Have you understood? Correct. Whatever may be this situation, whether it is hold by drawer or hold by endorsee or hold by bank. Understood? I hope journal entry you have understood. So that the practice required. Why? Because so many new terms. Because of that reason. Achanak se we come into one chapter na. Correct? Achanak se. But why I am doing this chapter immediately after journal entries, ledger and trial balance? Because this also require rules of accounting, golden rules or modern rules. So because this chapter is based on journal entry, therefore I am doing right now. Because practice हो ना journal entry का. You are practicing journal entry. Correct? Yes, sir. One question you will do. So there is no such question. We will take some other concept only, then only we can come to this topic. Okay, correct. Means they have given the question based on some other topic also. So I need to take some other topic. But up to this, any doubt? If you have understood this much, then we'll today, matlab, for this session today, this much only. But we'll meet once again. Today we'll continue the class after break. चलेगा? Okay? No sound is coming only. I should continue or I should discontinue? Now my wish will not prevail over your wish. You want to continue or you don't want to continue? Whatever you will say. अरे बोलो yes या no. Either say yes or say no. How many are saying yes? How many are saying no? Continue after break only. I'll give half an hour break. You take half an hour break. And now तो स्माइल कर दो. ज़्यादा हो गया क्या? ज़्यादा हो गया? You want some time for revision? अरे बोलो yes कुछ तो बोलो. चलो. But right now this much only. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class. Okay.